Good day, sir. My name is Ritchel M. Alejandro from Cream 1B, and I am going to vlog about the different kinds of history. First is the Philippine historiography. After I read this Philippine historiography, during 20th century, there are different kinds of history. And spread out, I found out a different person who contributed a lot just to make a history. There's anything that I can see in myself because every one of us can contribute to improve and empower our country. It is present because until now, anyone can be a hero and everyone can contribute to make our country proud. In this topic, I feel that we're facing the new generation now, so we must be proud for what our country have. The second one is the history of the Philippine Islands. There's a lot of islands here in the Philippines, and every island has a history. And in this topic, it discusses what is the relation of Philippine Islands and equity, customs, and government. And there's anything that I can see in myself because the state because we Filipino people knows what we care our own, and it is present because until now we still protagonize our natural resources. In this topic, I feel like human can be called an island also because for the people are divided into different kinds. The third one is the manunggul jar. As I read in this text, I understand this jar shows that the Filipinos' maritime culture it reflected to the religious journal. I learned that this topic is how our life very important and know how to care of it. I realized that our life is a national treasure, just like the manunggul jar that is being discussed in this topic. The fourth one is the Laguna copper plate. How do people discover the Laguna copper plate? As far as I know, it is a traditional belief, and they also believe that this theory is a tradition because Filipino want to make history, especially in this place of Laguna in Luzon. I also believe that Laguna copper plate is also said to be confirmed by other officials or leaders. I feel so proud because I realize that it's better to have your own history than the properties in this world. Properties are gone, but our history must live on in the future and always be remembered by those who see it. The fifth one is duties of the Katipunan of the Sons of the People, or KKK. In this text, I have read it is all about what are the duties of the opponent of the Sons of the People. It matters that every people have their own duties in life, and that's what I can see in myself. It is present because until now, we still prioritizing our duties in life to fulfill our wants or either helping other people. And this topic is very important because people have different traditions and different duties. I feel so happy when I read in this text. It matters to everyone that every duties have a history. When you're not do it just for yourself. Instead, you're making a history to others. The sixth one is the first people in the Sulu. The Sulu people were the first inhabitants of Sulu, which is now the most modern place in the Philippines. The place of Sulu is where the Muslims inhabitants. This study discussed the place of Sulu discovered by a man and a woman who built for their seven siblings. In the past 16th century, I understand that the war is the key to discover because of this there are people who have landed on this place. There's anything that I can see in myself because I can also discover different places in the late 16th century. The last one is the Andres Bonifacio, Pag-ibig sa Tinubuang Bayan. How did Andres Bonifacio his love for his homeland? In this text, I can say that Beneficial loves our country, even more than himself because of his poetry he wrote for their town. This text gives values to every people. As a young one, I can also like Bia Bonifacio. There's anything that I can see in myself because I also love my homeland in the way of respecting, and it is still present because I feel so proud to Mr. Andres Bonifacio, for he's one of the hero that makes a history. I feel so inspired for what he did for our country. It makes me proud.